You ever scroll through a CNC listing, see the big working area, the shiny spindle specs, and think this is the one only to realize once it's in your garage that half the setup steps aren't mentioned and the included spoilboard flexes like cardboard? Yeah, I've been there. If you're eyeing the Genmitsu PROVerXL 6050 Plus for bigger projects, save yourself the headache and read this first. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. The headline numbers look great: 23.6 by 19.7 inches of cutting space and a 300-watt spindle, but what actually matters is how it feels on day 2, not day 0. The good news is the core frame ships mostly pre-assembled, so you're not wrestling with a pile of aluminum extrusions for hours. You still need to square the dual HG15 linear rails and bolt on the single Y-axis T10 lead screw, but once that's done the gantry moves smoothly without the wobble you get on cheaper kits. I ran a full sheet of inch MDF with a 6mm end mill at 18k RPM and the finish came out clean, no chatter, no burned edges. The catch? That same spoilboard they ship is just inch MDF with an aluminum T-track grid glued on top. If you're cutting anything deeper than inch or running hardwood, it'll sag and you'll fight leveling every few passes. Budget an extra $20 for a sacrificial inch MDF spoilboard or a piece of Baltic birch and you'll thank yourself later. Who actually benefits from this machine? If you're a hobbyist upgrading from a desktop 3018 but still want to keep projects under 2,420 inches, the PROVerXL 6050 Plus gives you room to grow without the footprint of a full-size shopbot. It's also the right call if you're prototyping furniture parts, sign blanks, or even small cabinet panels and you need repeatable precision without a $3,000 price tag. The included 65mm spindle mount is a nice nod to future upgrades. You can swap in a 500W or even a water-cooled spindle down the road without rewiring the whole thing. On the flip side, if you're cutting aluminum regularly or doing production runs, the 300W spindle will bog down fast and the single Y-axis lead screw can't keep up with the backlash. Skip this one if your shop floor is already tight. The footprint is noticeably bigger than a 3018, and the dual rails add weight you'll have to move when you eventually rearrange. The biggest hidden trade-off is the dust collection. The spindle housing has a 40mm outlet, but most shop vacuums need a reducer and even then the hose bounces around when you're hogging out material. I ended up printing a simple 40 to 60mm adapter and clamping the hose to the Z-axis plate. It's a quick fix, but Genmitsu should really include a proper collar in the box. Another thing that surprised me: the emergency stop button is on the right side of the frame, which means if you're standing at the front operating the pendant you have to reach around the gantry to hit it. Not a deal breaker, but if you're used to machines where the e-stop is right in front of you, it feels awkward until you get used to it. If you're still on the fence, ask yourself one question: what's the largest single piece you'll realistically cut in the next year? If it's anything bigger than 18 inches, the extra space is worth it. If you're mostly doing small parts and just want a bigger table for jigs and fixtures, a 3018 with a spoilboard upgrade will save you space and cash. The PROVerXL 6050 Plus is a solid mid-tier workhorse, but only if you're ready to drop a little extra on tooling and accessories to unlock its full potential. Bottom line, this machine delivers where it counts: stable motion, clean cuts, and enough room to grow, but don't expect the included spoilboard or dust setup to handle serious workloads out of the box. If you're okay with a couple of quick upgrades, it's a smart step up from the entry-level kits. Check the link in the description if you want to see the latest pricing and bundle options, and happy making.